You ever feel like you're doing everything right? You're working hard, you're improving, you're putting in effort, and yet somehow it still feels like you're falling behind? Like life's running laps around you? Like everyone else is moving faster and you're just trying to keep your head above water? Yeah, I know that feeling. I've lived in that space. It's this weird mix of exhaustion and shame that creeps in when you scroll social media, see someone your age doing better, driving something nice, buying their first house, getting married, launching a business. And you're sitting there thinking, I've been grinding for years, so why does it feel like I'm standing still? What am I doing wrong? That question is one of the loudest, loneliest things we whisper to ourselves. That's exactly what I want to talk about. That silent pressure that makes you feel like you're never enough, even when you're giving it your all. Truth is, most people you know have felt that. They just hide it better. I've felt that too. Almost everyone I've talked to about this admits they feel the same way. They just don't talk about it because it's not cool to admit you feel lost. So maybe it's not really about being behind. Maybe it's about the fact that we've all been programmed to believe life's some kind of race. We're always trying to compete in a race that was never meant to exist in the first place. You see, I've always been competitive. That's just how I'm wired. I like being the best, improving, leveling up. And for a long time, I thought that was a strength. It felt like discipline, like a drive. But over time, I realized something hard. That same drive to be ahead was quietly stealing the joy out of my life. Because when you're addicted to progress, you forget how to be present. You get caught chasing next so hard that you forget to enjoy now. You get to a point where you realize that the finish line keeps shifting. You hit a goal and your brain moves it again. You tell yourself, once I get there, then I'll finally feel enough. But there never comes. You never actually arrive anywhere. You just keep running. It's like chasing the horizon. No matter how far you run, it keeps running too. And at some point, you start to ask, what am I even chasing? That question forced me to look deeper, and the answer hit me hard. It wasn't about ambition or laziness or lack of talent. It was about acceptance. It was the fact that I hadn't made peace with who I was in that season of life. I didn't hate myself, but I also didn't accept myself or where I was in life. So no matter what I achieved, it never felt like enough. Because deep down, I kept believing I should be somewhere else by now. That's the root of it. That I should mindset. That belief alone is what drains you and keeps you stuck in fake timelines that don't even belong to you. And you know what feeds that? The highlight reels. Social media. Every scroll reminds you someone your age already made it. Meanwhile, you're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. Seeing other people's best moments, and forgetting that you're only seeing the edited version. Nobody's posting their mental breakdowns. You don't see the self-doubt, the nights they couldn't sleep, the nights they cried, or the days they doubted everything they've built. You only see the wins. And suddenly your real life starts to feel wrong, even when you're doing fine. Here's the truth. Life's not fair. It's not meant to be. It never was. And that sounds negative, but it's actually freeing. The real pain begins when we expect it to be. Because once you stop expecting fairness, you stop feeling punished when things don't go your way. Expectations are the root of suffering. We expect timing to make sense. We expect rewards to match effort. We expect the world to be kind just because we are. But when reality doesn't match the picture in your head, you start thinking something's wrong with you. But it's not you, and it's the expectation itself that's broken. Life doesn't work like that. The world doesn't owe you timing that matches your effort. Sometimes people get what they don't deserve, and sometimes you don't get what you do deserve, for reasons you can't predict. So what do you do when life feels unfair? Here's what changed everything for me. What do you do when the feeling of being behind starts to swallow your peace? For me, the shift came down to 3 rules. First, face the situation. Second, if it's in your control, change it. And lastly, if it's out of your control, change your perspective. Let's break that down. Rule number 1, face the situation for what it is. Stop sugarcoating it. If you're struggling, don't hide it behind fake positivity. Don't tell yourself it's fine when it's not. Stop running from it. Sit with it. Ask, what's really going on here? This part's important because half the time we suffer twice. Once from what's happening, and again from trying to control what we can't. Ask yourself, is this in my control or not? Once you know that, the noise quiets down. You can stop wasting energy trying to fix things that were never your job to fix. Rule number 2, if it's in your control, fix it. If it's your mistake, own it. If it's your habit, change it. If you've been avoiding the hard stuff, face it. Fix what you can. No one can change that situation for you but you. No one's coming to rescue you from yourself. And when you take responsibility, you take your power back. That's when progress starts to feel peaceful again. Rule number 3, if it's out of your control, shift your perspective. Because perspective is the one thing no one can take from you. You can't control people's opinions. You can't control timing. You can't control luck. But you can always control how you see it. You can control your response. If you can't change the situation, change the way you interpret it. That's how you stay free inside chaos. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this trying to teach me? That question alone can turn a breakdown into a breakthrough. I remember once talking to a friend who always seemed so composed. Someone I really looked up to. Someone who, from the outside, seemed to have it all figured out. They had the career, the confidence, the calmness, everything I thought I was still chasing. But one day, in the middle of a deep talk, he laughed and said, "Honestly, I still don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just winging it and hoping for the best." That moment humbled me. It hit me hard because I didn't expect that kind of honesty from someone who looked so in control. If he's still figuring it out, then maybe nobody really has it figured out. It made me realize no one actually knows what they're doing. We're all just taking guesses, learning and figuring it out on the go. Everyone's trying to make sense of the same chaos. And that's kind of beautiful if you think about it, because the moment I really accept that, the pressure starts to fade. Like I didn't need to rush anymore. You realize you're human, and you're not weird for feeling lost. Life isn't a straight path. It's messy, unpredictable, full of delays and detours and moments that don't make sense. Until they finally do. And that's the beauty of it. You're not meant to know every next step. The more you try to plan every detail, the more you'll miss the moments that actually change you. You're meant to walk it, live it, and learn from it. You're not behind. You're on your path. And your path is still unfolding. So when you catch yourself thinking, I'm behind, pause, ask yourself, behind what exactly? Who set that timeline? Because most of the time, the race you're running only exists in your head. So maybe today isn't about catching up, comparing, or waiting for someday to feel proud of yourself. Maybe it's about slowing down, taking a breath and realizing you're doing better than you think. You're building. You're growing in silence. And one day, it'll all make sense in the loudest way. When that moment comes, you'll look back at this exact season. You hated so much and realize it was the one that shaped you the most. It was never wasted time. It was preparation. So don't rush your timeline. Don't compare your pace. You're not late to your own life. You're right on time. And if you're tired of the chaos and you're ready to build real structure in your life, drop the word align in the comments so I know you're taking this seriously. Stick around. We're building something real here.